Amanda?
Raja, there was many ways that I was going to go in this conversation with you, but I saw you hand the phone back that you were just on, and the name said Rick Hendrick. What did that conversation go?
Yeah, it's all because of him, being in this spot. So I'm really thankful for Mr. H and the Hendrick Automotive Group, along with Spire Motorsports and Chevy, because.
Let's see if she gets squeezed. So I think the 0-2 got a push there and wiggle down the racetrack, and then they just kind of squeezed and touched on corner entry to 1. Really tough part of the corner. The car is really light, and obviously a small push when you're racing that close there. And a lot of these other guys missing some of this debris, and then you got SVG here coming to pit road and just rejoining the race, and he tattoos the infield.
Chantel, the 75 goes around.
You can see on the final lap. Here's another look.
Yeah, Jake's just going down the straightaway, and they start pushing and shoving there, and
should be a good onboard view here from Perez coming up, as he's obviously the car that's
he's on top of Andy Jankowiak's car.
Yeah. Getting a big run. That's just too hard. You can't hit somebody from behind that hard. I know you need to be pushing and shoving to try to get some momentum, but that was just no way to kind of survive that.
Yeah. There are a lot of guys that did a great job sliding through there. Jesse Love, there's Dan.
They missed the back bumper of that car.
yeah, when Kozlowski turns.
Oh my gosh. If that left rear quarter panel wasn't curved in a little bit, I mean, it went right with the curvature of the left rear quarter panel.
Would not steer, and he gets stuck in the middle, and you see the 23 car get a little bit loose, and then Josh Berry check up just a little bit and got loose behind him and spun out. I'm glad we saw that angle.
Right at you.
Look at Parker
and you're just hoping to get by there.
Look at that
Eric
save.
Almirola getting in it. William Byron into the wall.
Yeah, that's
Parker
tough one.
Retzlaff just destroyed up at the wall.
You know who did a great job? Parker Kligerman right there.
Yes, he did.
I mean, sometimes the best move is to do not move. Just wait for things to settle, and then you make your adjustment. Look at him. He's still slowing down.
But you watch his hands.
Yeah.
Our side, there's a shot from afar.
Oh, wow.
There it goes. Popped right out.
I mean, it's something you notice with these Xfinity cars compared to the Cup cars. The front bumpers are so much weaker on these cars, and they
Carson from Christopher Bell.
About to be on the line. I gotta go. Unfortunately, there's a lap car there, and that's part of racing hard at the end of the race.
Yeah, I mean, for Leland and that DWC Chevy, with Tyler Young, he's trying to stay one lap down, not be the second lap down.
To get turned around.
Yeah, man, your car gets very light there, and I understand, especially when you have somebody on your left rear. But
side by side as they come through the tri-oval. Inside Love, outside Poole. Jesse Love, the rookie. They're crashing behind him. Love, first career win comes at Talladega.
And around goes the 34. And Reddick steals one. That was almost exactly how Brad won this race, his first race. Huge wreck here, guys. Reddick.
Oh my God! Great work, guys! Woo!
Tyler Reddick for the win.
Oh my goodness. Car looked so strong yesterday.
Trouble turn 2. And down goes Jimmy Johnson.
Come back down and clip that right rear of Bubba Wallace.
You see the right rear wheel flopping around. That toe link broke.
Boy, it's in hard into McDowell. Austin Dillon at a ringside seat.
Here's Bonsignore again to take over the race lead in turn 3. Side by side behind them for 4th as Chase Dowling, and we've got trouble. One car up in the air through the safer barrier to the high lane of the racetrack. Run.
If he's in a place, there'll be a wreck in front of him. It's just been terrible.
This was off from, I believe, turn 12 to 42 with a big shot.
On the racetrack, but clearly some kind of damage where he's not in complete control of his car. When you have an incident, you want to just stay in a lane.
3 wide between the 21 and the 24, trying to make it 3 wide.
And a wreck in turn 1. The caution comes out, there'll be another restart.
Yeah, for the 4th time today, we've seen a big pile up on the restart. Catches the 27 and the 10. Jeb kind of gets it going. No, he ends up spinning around in the grass.
Like somebody got in the right rear of Quaffle, and that just piled everybody up. Sieg upside down into the wall.
Wow, and a long slide all the way down to the grass and then flipped back over. Fortunately ends up.
Bubba Wallace trying to avoid him. Contact. Gilliland comes in hard. Just going by Noah. A little bit of contact on with the right front fender. Car turned sideways and just flipped in the air. That is, quite honestly, that's just not acceptable. There's no way that a car, when it turns like that, should get up in the air that easily. There has been millions of dollars and hours of time spent to prevent that from happening. That's going to catch everybody's by side. Lifts right there and still contact. And then look at this.
Whoa.
And Michael McDowell.
That roof would collapse. This car is much stronger. This is two weeks in a row, Steve, with cars in the air.
Yeah, a change was made. Obviously, more work to be done.
It chases the car up the racetrack, makes contact with William Byron, overcorrects the car. Big damage.
Logano. Oh, Logano kind of gets into the 6 or vice versa, but either way, man, what a hit for the 24.
It was super tight. That is such a funnel through there on that low side. Look at Ty Dillon. Busher checks up. Harrison Burton was in the middle there as well, and Jimmy Johnson making contact with Ty Dillon.
Final time through the tri-oval. Ankrum goes around. They're crashing behind.
Puts SVG on the bottom. I think Dean Thompson's afraid that SVG is going to come back in front of him. He's starting to
watch this 2 car right here. Gets pushed, bang, right off the 47. Stenhouse is able to keep it straight.
Watch right here. He's got the rear tires lacked up. He's out of control. Boom, right there into the 11 car with his right rear.
Elliott up the racetrack, not meaning to, catches the 45. Around goes the 45, and as the 45 gets in here, he hops onto the quarter mile. He gets upside down. Crazy looking accident for Tyler Reddick in the 45.
That is crazy.
In a position where he is just about getting run over off the restarts, and he is out of the top 10 now as the battle continues.
Oh, and he gets spun on the front straightaway. Contact with Tristan McKee.
Oh, a couple of cars launching their way in. The Virginia Triple Crown slip away from him as he's still trapped outside. Donnelly up in the air.
En la transición allá a la salida de la curva 2 se descompone la camioneta número 1 y cuando quiere regresar provoca outro contacto com la 67 e Carlos David Novello.
Quem vem para ser sexto? Quem vem para ser sexto? Vai faltar espaço para todo mundo. O Vitold comprou de graça essa. O
we've got a problem here and looks like turn number 3, a couple of cars involved. En la 7, a ver, aquí vamos a ver. Es que me parece
es Helio
quién
que
es.
baja, ¿no?
No, pero,
es esta, la azul. Esta es la 55,
pero
¿no?
lo bajaron, Cari. Alguien lo bajó, ¿eh? Es esta camioneta de playoffs oscura, que me parece que es la 8.